Hello, everyone. I'm working on my corner to corner. I started a decrease row. Hello, Tina. I'm back. Yep. Crochet with me Wednesday. I think that's what I called it, or crochet with me. I forget what I called this video. Although it was crochet with me. Hi, Samantha. How are you? Racine. How are you, Racine? I'm working on my corner to corner Afghan. Tina says, I'm learning, tearing out my shawl. This is Thursday. All right, you just got up. All right, Samantha. And today you teach crochet, right? Or do you still do that? Racine says, I'm great. Hope you are too, I guess. And thank you for asking. I'm glad you're doing well. And Tina says, good morning, Samantha and Racine. And what time did I get up? 5:15. Why so early? Because my husband got up early. He always gets up early though, and sometimes I don't get up that early, but I did today. Samantha says crochet class was yesterday. I thought it was on Thursdays. Racine says, Tina, good morning. It's gonna be a beautiful day. My husband went to play pickleball. He probably shouldn't, but he wants to do it for the exercise. But his knees are not good. Kind of like no cartilage. It's bone on bone. Okay. Samantha says it goes back between, Wednesday and Thursday. Racine says, Michelle, what is pick a ball? Pickle ball. Pickle ball. It's a group activity. They got 4 players on each side of or 2 on each side of the court or the net. It's kind of like ping pong, except you're on the board. You've got a paddle and you toss a ball over the net to the other people. Yeah, and Samantha says, hit the thumbs up. And Racine, pickleball is growing in popularity, especially among the older people, the people over 40, 50. There are some younger ones that play also, but it's not necessarily a kid's sport. I'm sure in school they will practice that for a while. Coffee Angel Crafts. Good morning, Coffee. How are you? I can't remember your name, so I'm calling you Coffee Angel. And Tina's calling you Angel. Yeah, it is Tina Coffee. I'm working on my corner to corner, and notice I started a decrease on this end. Racine says, thank you for explaining. This is the first that I've heard of it. You can look it up. They have games of it on YouTube. My husband watches it sometimes to get some pointers and tips. He's been playing for about 3 or 4 years now. He's pretty good. When his body will let him be good. Okay, Lynette. And I'm doing good. I'm glad. My back is arguing with me a bit today, but okay. Well, I'm glad you're doing well. And we can pray for you. I normally don't pray except for my 6:30 a.m. devotional time. Racine says, I will look at it. I can't play it because I don't have good depth perception. I can't hit the ball. Sports and me do not get along. I do exercise, but not sports. I do Pilates. And I guess I've come quite a long ways with that. I attribute Pilates with being able to walk right now. And I think I need it for the rest of my life. And Lynette says it is just my fibromyalgia. Okay. Well, we've all got something to deal with. Mine stems back from when I was a kid. Makes me rely on God daily. I'm going to turn my chair around because that sun is bothering me. I'm going to put my devotional book away. Lynette says, that is right. This is my cross, so to speak. But I do welcome prayers. And Racine says, Angel, hello. Samantha, hello. I started another one of these this morning. I'll show you once I get it set up right. This is a scrubby. So I need to finish it off. Lynette says hi to Racine. Angel, hello, Samantha. Samantha, hello. Okay. Where you at today, Racine, says Tina. And Lynette says, I love scrubbies. Woohoo! I think I'll add one to the giveaway. Racine says, we are here in Springfield, Missouri, and we are going into caves. I thought you may have dropped off all that cheese yesterday in the caves. And I've made a podcast on it. Okay. Cool, Racine. We'll have to go check it out. And Tina says, I'll watch it. So will I. I'm working on weaving in the ends. Gotta hide this end here inside. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Almost there. All right, there we go. There's my scrubby. Here's Racine's channel. Thank you. Racine says it was scary the first time that I went in. I've learned a lot of what the caves can do for us all. Awesome. So tell us, do share, please. Hi. She says, hi, Michelle. I'm just having a break at work, so we'll sit with you while I have a cup of tea. Woohoo. Thank you. So good to see you. Tina says I didn't see the video. Not sure which one it is. M says, woohoo, another scrubby. I love them. I was running low and I give them all away, usually to my kid, my daughter, and my daughter-in-law. And my daughter-in-law's family loves them. So I normally send them a box too when I get enough. Racine says, we will do it in about an hour. Wait to get a dock to go in the caves. All right. Good morning. How are you, Mumsy? Hello, I'm back again. Found you again. Yeah. How do you spell your name? Spider, says Tina. And then Tina says, hi, Mumsy. M is E-M. That's how she spells her name. I did a decrease on this side so I could make it a rectangle instead of square. So Tina says, hi, M. Mumsy says, neat scrubbies. I think I need to somehow find instructions for my daughters to make them. I've always liked them, haven't had one for years. Okay, this is the nylon netting that you buy in the fabric department. I buy it at Walmart. And you cut it into strips. You tie them all together. And the ends that you tie in just get stuffed in between. You don't work them in or anything. And they work very well. Not as good as SOS pads for cleaning off the cooked on stuff, like the blackened part under the pans. But they're great. I love them. Hello. Living for Jesus. M says, hi, Tina. Is it? Yeah. Yes, I'm Tina, says Camper. So, yeah, I came back on because my husband went to play pickleball. So when he's out of the house, it's easier. I could move this any which way. He doesn't like to be on camera because he's an introvert. M says, I'll try to remember. I'm not great at names right now. Took me a while to remember yours because I hadn't seen you in a while, Mumsy. Lynette says, I used tulle to decorate for my wedding and made a box of scrubbies afterward, used as bows for the following Christmas. Awesome. I have a lot of tulle on spools also. Hi, Carol. How are you? It's so good to see you in here. I've missed you. I hope everything's okay with your family. Tina says, hi, Carol. Racine says, Carol, hello, good to see you. Mumsy says, yes, life, holidays, family, and sickness has made it very full, busy life. We gifted my parents a trip for my mom to see her bestie who is on hospice with cancer. Oh, wow. Came back, did a bit of baking, and oh, Carol, I'm sorry. She says, I haven't been feeling well. Okay, and crafting, family gatherings, and now the second week into this sickness, but all still to be improving. Wow. Yeah, the sun's coming in that window, and I keep having to move my chair around. Lynette says, hi, Mumsy, M, Carol, and everybody else I missed. Working while listening. Awesome. Work and work away. I'm just wanted to chat and hang out with you all while I crochet. I hope that's okay. 2, 3. Says, or Mumsy says, this warm and sunshine is lovely, although so out of season. We had an extreme freeze and then spring-like weather. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Racine says, I'm going to listen and work on my knitted sock. All right. That's awesome. I'd love to be able to knit socks. Mumsy says, hello, Coffee Angel Crafts. So I started a decrease on this end. So hopefully I don't, I can continue decreasing when I get there. Hopefully I don't mess this up. So I got to increase on one side and decrease on this side. Tina says, I'm working on my shawl. Guess we will be listening to you, Michelle. All right. Well, you'll hear, and you might even see Fred in the background. I've got my coffee. So, M says, or Mumsy says, so sorry, Carol. So much stuff going around, or for some of us, can also be flares. Praying you soon feel better. Tina says he'll come sneaking up behind you. Yep, he will. I gotta pick up my ball of yarn that fell on the floor. Because otherwise he's gonna try to eat it. I figured I don't need the lights on. I am going to put my ball of yarn over there because it can't roll on the floor from there. Tina says, we've been praying for you, Carol. Did you feel Jesus tugging at your heart? M says that Afghan is gorgeous. How many projects do you have going on at any given time? I don't know, but I want to finish them all this year. That is my goal, Mumsy. My goal is to finish my projects that I've got started. I finished that one scrubby, but I want to use up this netting to continue making scrubbies, at least for now. Did you get the doll finished? Yes. Yes, I did. Let me get it for you. It's my dolly. Tina said, we suspected you might not be feeling well. I was sick over Christmas. Still recovering with a cough I can't seem to get rid of. Mumsy says, oh, adorable. Oh my gosh, she's so cute, says Lynette. So this is my doll. The shirt, all the clothes that you put on the doll have to come up from the bottom unless they're open. So they have to go over the legs and the hips. So the shirt is kind of large, very loose. So it seems to me like I fold it over in the back to make it fit better. But I don't have anything to hold it in place like that right now. Hi, Jessie and Shatika. The cough is brutal and long lasting. I've had a cough now for years, before COVID, way before COVID. Hi, Jessie, how are you? I love the dolly. I've been wanting to make a doll. This I got a pattern. I bought a book from, this is Honey Pie. And the book has a picnic set in it too. So I made the Honey Pie doll. It's got patterns for all the clothing, a lot of clothing. Shoes, I was having trouble with the shoes. I tried it, but I had trouble with it. so she can go barefoot. So yeah, I'm done with the doll. And I want to make another one too. And I may do that this year sometime. I'm not sure when. But my goal this year is to finish some of my whips. I know I've got an Afghan started. It's called the Parlor Fans Afghan. It's from a book of Afghan patterns, older Afghan patterns. And the book is called something like Home Sweet Home Crochet or something or other like that. Tina says, hi, Shatika. Hi, Jesse. Racine says, Michelle, you did an awesome job on the doll. Thank you so much. I feel that the hair's not quite right, but that's okay. And Tina's the one who told me about how to make it look curly like this. So thank you, Tina. That makes it look so much cuter. Tina says, I feel like I need to visit a sauna to sweat this crap out of my system. It's getting old coughing all the time. My husband used to go to the sauna 2 or 3 times a week to sit in a sauna for about 20 minutes each time and it used to keep him healthy. So yeah, if you can do that. Mumsy says, I want to go to thrift stores and see if I can find yarn for my daughters. With budget, I'm hoping I can find some for them and find patterns and instructions how to read and follow patterns. That would be wonderful, Mumsy. Lynette says, hi, Jessie and Shatika. And Mumsy says, Tina, not a sauna, but a hot bath soap for 20 minutes. Keep cold drink beside you with 2 cups each, Epsom salt and sea salt. Huh. Okay, sorry, my phone keeps sending too soon. No worries. Tina says, I used 2 years ago. It does make you feel much better. Mumsy says 2 cups each, Epsom salts, sea salt, and baking soda. And baking soda. Okay. What? Sorry, I'm keeps getting tangled up in my projects. There it is. All right. Tina says, my tub is not big enough to really enjoy a nice soak. And Mumsy says, I'm trying to say that's what I use personally, not saying that's what you need to do, but it feels so good and it's a healing soak. But be very careful to not feel faint. Wrap in a blanket and sleep. Lynette says, I scored at one thrift store the other day a blanket in the loops yarn for $2. I took it apart for my queen size blanket I want to make. Awesome. Cool. Mumsy says, and sweat it out. Good. And Tina says, nice. And Mumsy says, great. Coffee Angel Crafts. That's an idea. Look for homemade stuff and take apart. Yeah, I don't like taking stuff apart that I've woven in all the ends, because I have trouble finding it, the end that I wove in all the ends. So, but if you can do it, go for it. I have trouble with that. Tina says, I'm about ready to try what they call hot today if I spelled it right. Then go to bed and sweat it. Or a hot toddy. I've done that too. It didn't help me, but that's not to say it won't help you. Living for Jesus says, I would feel guilty for all their work being unraveled. But it's an idea to get my girls some cheap yarn. And Mumsy says, prayers, Tina. Yep, praying for you, Tina. I want to make some more of those big baskets. Lynette says, I hope you find something that helps, Tina. Prayers. We're praying for you, Tina. And Tina says, thank you. I don't know if it's just me or if it's you too. If you watch the replay, can you see the chat? People chatting, starting to talk in the chat box? Because when I watch the replay, I don't see that. Oh, not for 24 hours later. Okay, so if I watched my video from yesterday morning, the devotional, then I'll see it from yesterday. If you wait long enough, you usually can find the chat, but not right away. But I don't know how all that works. Okay. All right, because I tried watching this morning's live over again, and I didn't see the chat. Mumsy says, makes sense, Tina. I thought something like that. Okay. Good to know. Thank you for letting me know, Tina. Okay. I am so paranoid about getting the yarn all tangled up in the blanket. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And Tina says, I watch a lot of videos. Yeah. Well, that's good. You get to teach me a few things. Yeah, I love following tutorials, Mumsy. And this is a bag-a-day tutorial for this shawl. It's called the Annabelle shawl. It's very easy. It's got the granny clusters, crochet 3 in each third space for 5 rows, and then 3 rows of double crochets all the way across. Mumsy says, my daughter is beside me now. Do you mind to show her your doll? Or is it too far away? No, it's here. I want you to see that she does have 2 arms. I'm holding the top because it's a little loose. I used cream colored yarn for the body and the head. And then I forget what color this is. Taupe? No, taupe is more brown. This is goldenrod or something or other. Like that. She got 4 lessons done this morning. Now she can watch a bit. She likes the doll and the hair. Yeah, it's you make a base wig and you attach it to her head, and then you make all these and attach them to the wig. No, you attach them to the wig, and then you attach the wig to the head. And you start by attaching the bangs. You gotta crochet them on with, or sew them on with clear thread, or you can use the same color yarn. Yeah, the hair was something else. I plan on making another ones eventually. I'm not sure when. It's the first doll I've made. I had a pattern from a book that I got off of Amazon. Mumsy says thank you. She likes it very much. You're welcome. Good luck with your crafting. Have you noticed back there that thing hanging on the wall? That's my bag holder for store bags. Mumsy said, she said, thank you. You're welcome. What can't you see, Tina? The bag holder right there? All I see is the refrigerator. Right there. Where my finger is? Nope, don't see it. I'll go get it for you. It's got my bags in it. Oh, okay, way down there. Yep. How nice, says Mumsy. M says, I can spy it. Long tube with hook. They are very useful, except we get charged 10 pence for every bag or more if it's a shop's own design. And so we have to remember to take our own carrier now. Well, that's okay. That's why we crochet bags. I bought some nylon ones from Amazon. I use them as project bags too, but I keep them in my car. And they're nylon, they won't break. They're not plastic. So, and I know a lot of places are doing that. I know Connecticut made it all, got rid of all the plastic bags in the stores. And then they decided when COVID hit, oh, we can't have people bringing their own bags anymore. So they started it up again. And then when COVID wasn't such a threat, then they put it back in place where people had to bring their own bags. Living for Jesus says, y'all take care. See you later. Take care, Mumsy. Enjoy your family. M says, I have to keep them in the car, otherwise I forget. Exactly, M. I know how that goes. Tina says, I made one out of rooster material for my kitchen. Rooster material? What do you mean, Tina? M says, I've sometimes abandoned my shop and had to run out to get the bags. Yep. Tina says, all these stores here don't supply bags unless you buy them. Here either. Aldi's has always done that, though. I use boxes and my own bags. Yep, so do I. Mumsy says, thank you. You're welcome. For what? M says, my husband has one that says, I bought the old bag with me. Regular print material. Mm-hmm. Old bag is a joke referring to the wife. Uh-huh. Yeah, I figured as much. With roosters on it. My kitchen has them everywhere. Oh, okay. My mother's kitchen used to have roosters all over too. I guess I decided to put the blanket aside and make another scrubby. Mm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Says, I'm back to work now, but I'll stay watching for the company for a bit. Take care, and thank you, Michelle, for the live. You're welcome. I'm hanging out, showing you guys what I got. Mimi! Good morning, Michelle and everyone. Hugs. Good morning to you, too. How are you, Mimi? Tina says, good morning, Mimi. Hi, Mimi. Mimi says, hi, Tina. Hugs. Lynette says, time for me to start my day. Take care, everybody. You take care, Lynette. Have a good one. And Mimi says, good, thank you. You're welcome. I hope you're doing well. I'm into making scrubbies, and right now I've got white. So I've got this much more to go, and then I'll work on something else. Let's see here. I heard my phone. Gotta find it. What did I do with my phone? I'm gonna move you. I heard it and can't find it. My husband says we need to find a prettier thing than the hair clip to hold it shut. My shawl. Oh, the sun moved. I can get back here now. Bye, Lynette. Have a good day. Hi, Joy. How are you? Hello, everyone. Just working and lurking. All right. Thanks for being here. I started another scrubby using nylon netting that I cut into strips and I tied it together. And these, you don't weave them in, they just stay as a filling inside a scrubby, like this. Mimi says, hello, Joy, hugs. And Tina says, hello, Joy, or hi, Joy. And I heard my phone again. Not there, not in there. There it is. Was under these. I got a text. So, all right. So how are you all doing? I've got to kind of get going too. I got to start my day pretty soon. So what are you working on, Joy? I'm working at making scrubbies. I've got this much more yarn to use up, or netting. This is what I use to make my scrubbies. The stuff you buy in the fabric department, you can buy it at Walmart or Joann's. And the stiffer it is, the better scrubbies they make because they get the chunkies off your dishes better. Oh, wonderful, Joy. You're working on your first knitted socks. I need to learn how to do that. I want to make socks and I want to knit them. I've crocheted slipper socks before, but I've never crocheted an actual pair of socks to wear under shoes or on my feet when I put shoes on. I would love to be able to do that. I know the basics of knitting, but I'm not very good at it. Mimi says, awesome, Joy, that is great. I'm knitting the foot of socks right now, just finished the heels. Awesome, Mimi. Camper says, just use thin yarn and crochet you some socks. Okay. The yarn that I got for Christmas from my crochet guild is not going to be socks, though. That's too pretty. That's probably going to be a shawl or another Gen Ivy top. M says you will need a penannular for your shawl. It's a Celtic traditional clip. Cool. And Tina says Hobby Lobby has sock yarn. And Joyce says working on heel flap. Just put in a lifeline because it has a special stitch in the heel. I don't feel confident enough in my knitting abilities to knit socks. I knit flat pieces. No cables, just straight knit. I can do purl too, but I don't like doing it. I use the Fish Lips Kiss heel J-Bug, says Mimi. I really don't know what you're talking about. M says, I got mine from Amazon, but craft shows sometimes have them. Cool. And Joyce says, you can find them on Amazon or thrift stores. Okay. And Mimi says, I have bought shawl pins from Knit Picks. And Tina says, thank you for info. All righty. I'm over here working on my scrubby. My coffee's getting cold. George says, this has some kind of modified eye of partridge. And M says, if you can knit and purl, that is all you do for the rib top, then knit stitch all the time, round and round, ignoring the other needles, and just focus on the two. You can do it. More than one needle on or more than two needles on a knitting project intimidates me. So you can call me chicken. And Tina says, I have made many shawls and give them all away. I have never made myself one. I won one from Tank on Alive. It will be my first one for me. I'm excited to get it. I bet you are, Tina. Congratulations. Using two 9-inch circulars. Okay. M says, divide stitches onto two needles for heel and then short row. Knit almost to the end of the row and turn and purl back to another marker, then turn and knit. Then join back in the round by knitting all. That sounds kind of confusing and intimidating. Mimi says I use two 16-inch knitting needles, half stitches on each needles. Okay. And M says you just ignore them, let them dangle away. And M says I use DPNs. Mimi Cat Do says, no, it's easy, Michelle. And Lydia says, hi, Michelle and everyone in the chat. Hello, Lydia. They're trying to tell me to try knitting socks. Yeah, M says, that is such a great prize. Well done. Yeah, you're telling me. Then again, talking to Tank this morning, she has made 3 shawls since December 30th. And she uses about 1,000 yards per shawl. Everybody's saying hello to Lydia and hugs from Mimi. Tank is an amazing shawl maker. Yes, she is. She sure is. I made this shawl for me. I'm not much for making shawls, but I wanted something to put over my arms because I don't have too many long sleeve shirts that fit me anymore. Lydia says, thank you, everyone. And Mimi says, very pretty. Thank you. It's a bag-a-day shawl, Crystal. It's called the Annabelle shawl. Mm-hmm. Tina says you'll have it worn out before the wedding. Be a long winter yet. Well, then I could just make another one. You're funny. Huh. So Joyce says hi to Lydia. And Tina says winter is just starting. Well, when I'm done with the corner to corner blanket, that might be my next wrap. Lydia says hi to Joy. So what's everybody got planned today? Lydia says, I have to go now. I want to pop in and say hi. I have to go to work. Enough, though, I have had a cold. Wow. Hi, Susan. How are you? Well, I hope you're feeling better, Lydia, and I hope you have a good day at work. Susan is back. How are you, Susan? Joyce says it's been in the 60s all week, but raining today. It's 41 with sun. Well, at least you've got sun. Susan says, hi, Lydia. Lydia says, hi, Susan. Tina says, hi, Susan. Joyce says, hi, Peppermint. Peppermint says, okay. Well, I hope you keep working hard and getting better. That's what we're praying for, Susan. Joyce says, bye, Lydia. Peppermint says, hi to Tina. Mimi says, hi, Susan. Hugs. So what time is your first therapy today, Peppermint? Tina says, I'm going to crochet, and that's about all I'm doing. All righty. Did you get any more blocks put in last night? Cubbies for your yarn? Susan says, Mimi, hi. I need to find my little piece of, or a piece to hold my yarn, show me where the beginning of each row is. I started saving my ends of yarn. Mimi says, feel better, Lydia. Brother is coughing his lungs out. Oh, wow. That's rough. Camper says, no, my grandson was here. What was the question? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind. I remember now. Your grandson was here, so you didn't do any of the building of the yarn storage. He might have been a big help with that, you know. This cough going around is terrible. It's a deep cough, and you don't cough up anything. It is a frequent nagging cough. I've had that before, and I don't like it. And that's when I did try the hot toddy. It helps. The lemon and honey in the tea helps. And I guess the booze in it helps too. Susan says, I have to get changed, so I'm going to lurk for a bit. You lurk away. That's okay, Susan. You do what you got to do. I don't know what time your next physical therapy or any therapy is. Because you said you've got a lot of therapy sessions to do while you're there. Yep, Tina says makes your head hurt coughing. Yep, I've had that before. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Yeah. Hello, Cricket. How are you? How are you feeling today? Cricket's been on our prayer list too. She's recovering from a surgery and the doctor reopened the wound. I forget why, but I remembered that part. How are you, Cricket? Cricket says, just gonna sit back and lurk a while, not feeling the greatest. Oh, I'm sorry, Cricket. I hope you feel better. We'll keep you in our prayers. Today, okay. He said fluids were building up in it. Ooh. Man. And Cricket says hi to Tina. Hi, Camper. I'm crocheting another scrubby. I was working on my corner to corner blanket. And then I decided this needed to get, it's clinging to everything, so I need to use it. And it fell to the floor, my ball of netting. But that's okay, because Fred is done. He went back to his home base. Cricket says, gonna try to work on shawl when pain eases off a bit. Okay, sounds good, Cricket. I hope you have everything you need, very handy, so you don't need to try to get up. Cricket says, I just hate being confined. Nope. If it's important, they'll leave a message. I don't recognize who it is. Cricket says, how you all doing? I'm doing okay. Better than most. I'm just here crocheting my scrubbies, hoping to get another one done. Tina says, I'd like to have something good to eat for lunch. I don't know what you're referring to as good, but I like leftovers for lunch. Might do a piece of shepherd's pie for lunch. Cricket says, Camper, if you was here, my hubby makes very good food. He studied cooking. Wow, awesome. That's great, Cricket. Tina says, I don't have any leftovers. Okay. Do you have, I don't want to start talking food. Sorry, Tina. Cricket says, got a degree, but went to work at Chrysler Jeep. Now he's retired. Cool. Tina says, it's only 11 and I'm already getting hungry. I had toast with butter for breakfast. Tina says, DoorDash. Hello, Revant. How are you? DoorDash not an option where I live. Okay. And Cricket says, hello, Star. How are you, Revant? Just finished an online class. Cool. Awesome, Revant. And Tina says, hi, Revant. And Revant says, I am doing great and tired. When you get to be our age, we're always tired. Isn't that right, ladies? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine. Ten. 11. 12. And Tina says, I'm the senior citizen here. Yeah, it depends how hard you've worked or damaged your body, beat up your body when you were younger. So Cricket says, oh yes, I feel like the man who slept for 100 years difference is I want to sleep more. Ravant is laughing because he doesn't understand because he's too young. And Cricket's like, I'm second in line, Tina. Are you sure about that? It says there's 11 people in here. It depends how bad you beat up your body as when you were younger. Because the older we get, the more you feel it. Every time you play hard as a kid, you feel it when you get older. Ravant says true. Mimi says, I'm 67. I am the senior, LOL. Cricket says this gray mule ain't what she used to be. And Tina says, that's what I did. You play hard, you pay for it later. Mimi can't do. My mom is 55. Ravant says that. Wow, Ravant. You're young. You gotta be. Cricket says 61 as of January 2nd. Mimi says, I was born in 55. Tina says, oh, great. I'm not the oldest for a change. Laugh out loud, Tina. Ravant says, wow. Yeah, you're with a bunch of old ladies because I'm about your mom's age, Ravant. Laugh out loud, Tina. Cricket says, I worked like a workhorse pulling a plow all my life. And Camper says, I'm 62. Cricket says, I'm now third in line being old. 56 years, says Joy. Ravant is laughing. Tina says, that's me too, Cricket. Mine is an accident that damaged my body terribly. I lost count, but I think I'll be okay. Ravant says, so sorry to hear that, Michelle. That I lost count or the accident? The accident. Well, it's what I've got to deal with. I rely on my God a lot. Cricket says, but I say I'm too old to live and too young to die. I'm like the cockroaches. I have staying power, been around since dinosaurs. Tina says, I beat up my own body as a child. falling out of trees, and many other stupid things along the way. Ravan says, but you know what? Forgetting is a good thing. You can enjoy everything again for the first time. Cricket says, laugh out loud, Star. Ravan says, I have a question for all. We'll let you know if we'll answer it. What year you like the most? Out of my life? I couldn't tell you. Cricket says, maybe I could forget my ex like it never happened. And why? What year do you like the most and why? Cricket says the 70s. Camper says 70s for sure. Yes, since you were born. I would have to say maybe early 70s, before the accident that ruined my life. Cricket says teenager. Ravan says, Cricket, exes are like suntan. The marks won't go away. 70s, okay, awesome. I was young then, very young. I say that because my accident was in 76. The 80s, teenager, early 20s, says Joy. The 80s were good. I was in high school in the 80s, early 80s. And I did most of my college in the 80s. Those were decent. I think more like a repeating hemorrhoid. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're referring to, Cricket. The years are more like a repeating hemorrhoid. Tina says, I'd like to go back right before teenage years and not make as many mistakes. I liked the music back then too. Uh-huh. Ravan says 76. That's a long time ago. I am so sorry that you have to go through the pain for so many years. Mimi says, I graduated in 74, did college courses 2008 to 2010 for my bachelor's. Cool. Oh, pain in the back and says Tina. I keep hoping every year, like this year is better than last year. And, the years keep getting better. That's what I'm hoping for. But the pain in my body, I don't know if that's ever going to go away. Tina says we're from Ohio and think alike. Okay. You and Cricket, you're both in Ohio. Yep. Yes, we do, camper. Yep. um, I don't know if the older we get, the more we see how downhill the world has come. Ravan says, Tina, I am sure whatever you did have changed the course of the lives of people around you, which were necessary for a bigger plan of God. So whatever you did, it was needed. Just my opinion. I know what I went through changed the course of a lot of people in my life. So that is true, Ravant. My husband says he can't wait for the newer bottle of robotics. He'll get his whole body replaced. Cricket says we are called Buckeyes and plenty of them grow in the same tree. Is there an Ohio team by that name? I think there is. Buckeyes are poison, though. Oh. New robotic girlfriend? What did he say? A body. New robotic body. Because his shoulders, legs, ankles, knees, hips, it all hurts. Everything hurts. Every part of our body hurts. He was pretty brutal to his body, too, when he was young. Ravan says, oh, like a cyborg or bicentennial man. Yep. Put his brain on robotics, a robotic body. His head, brain, and heart. Tina says, I've heard there's tech to change a person's mind using technology. Yeah, we need new body parts. My dad says that too, says Ravant. He wants a robotic body. And Camper says, I've heard, yeah. And Cricket says, I got more injuries at work than when I drove in demolition car derby young and dumb. But it was a good stress reliever. Ravant says, young people are strong. My generation is weak and has become weaker presently due to you know why. I don't think we can make it to our 50s. So you're saying we're strong? You people, yeah. Us older people are strong. So Ravant, how young are you? Tina says, I don't want any technology implanted for changing my thoughts. Exactly. Peppermint says, I'm back. Woohoo! Welcome back, Peppermint. We're dreaming up of pain-free bodies. India says, yes, your generation is strongest. I am in my 35s, so you're in your 30s. I have 15 more years, I guess. Well, back when I was in my 40s, I thought I'd be dead by 50. I was wrong. I made it past 50. Cricket said, hello, Peppermint. Tina says, I did pretty good until my 40th year. Then everything went downhill the same year. I told the doc I thought it was a gradual process, not a slapping in your face with issues. Mine was at 44. And then my husband decided we need to go on a real vacation, just the two of us. Something we hadn't done ever before. And that's when we went to Hawaii. But I wasn't feeling that good. Even a year after that, the year after that, we celebrated our 20th wedding anniversary and we went to Hawaii. Peppermint says, India, again, I am truly sorry if I offended you. And Cricket, hello. Tina, hello. Ravan says, Tina, sorry to hear that. And Peppermint Stitches, it's fine. I am fine. I am not offended. We are cool. Virtual hugs. And Tina says, I've said that too. We are still here and haven't gone anywhere. Yep. Because when I was 44, I had shingles. And then recovering from that was a pain. And then they put me on medication, which I thought was going to send me to the nut house, funny farm, because I thought I needed a straight jacket and a rubber room. Peppermint says, thanks. So anyway, and then after that, I was tired all the time. I'd wake up feeling like I got hit by a Mack truck. Ravan says, well, I am really glad that you are all here. Without you, this generation has no guidance or whatsoever, given our current situation of the society. Well, this society is going downhill, and you know that I'm in the schools, and I cannot tell the kids what they're doing is wrong. They tied our hands. They told us we cannot talk about God in schools. We cannot pray in schools. We cannot share what we believe in the schools with the students. It's a sad, sad state that the world is in. And Tina says, I did that too, but it was my 50s and still not completely gone. So it was a little over 10 years ago. We are old enough to know this world changes all crap. We should have been gone 3 times by now already. They lied to us. And Ravan says, I agree with Tina. Yep. Yep. The only thing I'm looking forward to is the other side. I don't have grandiose expectations in this life anymore. I'd like to see grandkids. I'd like to be there for my husband as much as I can be. But if I start being a burden, I don't want to be around. Ravan says, hope is a beautiful thing. It gives power. You are correct, Ravan. Cricket says, personally, my opinion, I would be afraid to bring a child into the world now, but I really shouldn't be thinking like that. Cricket, so would I, but we thought that when our kids were little too. Exactly, Camper. What could there possibly be better than eternity with our Heavenly Father? Exactly. And Cricket says, yeah, we did, but I don't think it was as bad as it is now. Uh-huh. You're right, it is bad. Joyce says, the world has gone through tough times before and pulled through. Good morning, Enid. Cricket said, I worry every day when my grandkids get on the school bus. Yep. Tina says, yes, we did, and no, now they all will will suffer more in the future. Tina says, good morning, Enid. Cricket says, and they're in high school, and you worry about them. Yep. Because kids are bullies. And I think when they're not in the classroom, they can be terrible. Enid says, hi to Camper. Ravan says, Cricket, I get you. I am very scared to get married and have children. But consider the lilies of the field. They toil not, yet the Lord takes care of them. Uh-huh. That's what the good word says. Joyce says, hi, Enid and any missed. Ravan says, so if he could do that, then he can take care of our children too. Peppermint says, hi, Enid and Joy. Enid says, hi, Peppermint and Joy. Tina says, we grew up at probably the best period of time in history, much better than it is now. Yep. And Cricket says hi to Enid. Enid says, I'm going to go watch a parrot video now. Okay. Enjoy, Enid. Enid says hi, Cricket. Ravan says hello, Enid. Peppermint says, Cricket, how are you feeling today? Ravan says, hello, Inherited Stitches. Did you see my chickens yet? And Enid says, sorry, the chat is stressing me out. I have PTSD and junk. I prefer the ignorance is bliss approach. All right. Take care, Enid. Cricket says, I went back to the surgeon yesterday and he had to open up my wound. So I'm a little sick today, Peppermint. Enid says, I'll go look at your chickens after I watch a parrot video. LOL. Cricket says, how are you feeling, Peppermint? And Ravan says, Enid, I am sorry. I started the topic. Enid says, no one's fault except my own. Bye, Enid, said Tina. Do not feel guilty or ashamed, says Enid. Joy says, that's why I don't watch the news anymore, Enid. Neither do I, Joy. Enid says, bye. And Ravon says, bye. See you later, Enid. Tina says, enjoy your movie or show. I hope you all have a blessed day. I'm going to have to get off here. I've been on too long. But I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care. Thank you all for being here. Peppermint says, sorry about that. I'm sure that was painful. As for me, I'm hanging in there. I got out of bed and I'm sitting in a recliner. Woohoo! Cricket says, you have a good day too, Michelle. Bye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. Ravon says, take care, Michelle, and everyone else in the chat. Mimi says, have a great day, everyone. Hugs. Joy says, everyone, have a wonderful day and feel better. Hope so. Cricket says, very good, Peppermint. You're doing so well. And Ravon says, whoop, whoop, Peppermint. And Tina says, I'm going to go stare at the cupboard until it speaks to me. All right, you all take care. We'll see you later.